Hello and welcome to your Lionsgate reading, the Lionsgate portal. How exciting for all of us. I know the spiritual community, this is a huge time for celebration. And why? Why is this a huge time for celebration? Because it means significant manifestation. So you know me, I like to go into a little bit deeper about what is behind each of these energies. And according to Lori Lothian on her channel, Lunatic Astrology, I love this channel. I will always tell you guys, this is who I watch. Among many astrologers, but I really love Lori Lothian. Um, anyway, so on her, I think it was her newsletter actually, she was talking about how the reason that this is such a significant time is because of the rising fixed star Sirius. In ancient Egypt, the rising of this star, so it begins July 28th till August 12th is the Lionsgate portal, and the peak of it is August 8th. Okay, and then this is an 8 year, so we have 888. All right, this is significant. All right, we'll go into a little more about that in a moment. But in ancient Egypt, as the fixed star Sirius would rise, the um y- y- the flooding in the Nile would rise over the water of the Nile would rise over the riverbanks, giving them extremely fertile soil, which would make for an abundant harvest. So although that's not what necessarily represents physically in our world now, in each of our lives where we're living, but what it does is it gives us an opportunity to open ourselves up to be able to have an influx of manifestation come into our life. Now, why? Why? What if it's not well, I mean, the fixed star, certainly. But if we're not seeing the physicality of it in the same way that they did then, what does that mean for each of us? And because this is happening in Leo season, and Leo is such a heart centered, warm, right? Sunshine warm. The sun is manifestation, it represents manifestation and your heart being open and childlike curiosity and fun are what brings manifestations in. Now, we just had, in fact, the day that I'm recording this, which is August 4th, we are having the new moon in Leo. Now, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but new moons represent where we have had an emotional blind spot. So, when you're doing your new moon rituals, new moon manifestation rituals, whatever that looks like for you, keeping in mind that as you're feeling into each new moon every month, the energies of it, you're going to be maybe inspired on what you need to look deeper at or where you have been blinded in your own life to now allow a manifestation to come through. And each new moon cycle lasts 6 months and then culminates by the end. The corresponding full moon. Okay, so in 6 months in Aquarius season, we're going to see this cycle of what you initiated in this Lion's Gate new moon supported portal. We're going to see it culminate within the next 6 months. But you're going to be doing all kinds of activities to be able to bring these manifestations forward, keeping in mind that it is heart centered. Okay, so let's think about this for just one moment when we're considering manifestation. Okay, what creates life itself is consciousness. We know that as our collective consciousness rises, we're beginning to understand the true nature of reality. And it is consciousness that manifests, and it manifests through us, where you're vibrating, where you're emotionally your emotional average is what you are going to be emanating in your life. Your life is showing you back what it is that you are, what vibrational state you are at. So if your heart is closed off, how much consciousness can actually move through and emanate through you? And it is through love that you begin to see because love is what? Positive. You begin to see the transformations happen in your life. So you have to do these heart centered open meditations and have your heart open in order to really be able to be inspired to the action to take in order to be able to watch your life change and have that heart centered intention setting when you're doing your new moon rituals and your Lionsgate rituals. Okay, remember, it is all about the consciousness being able to move through you. So you want to have your heart open. You want to make sure this is playful and it is in tune with your desires, your true desires. This cannot, what your inspirations cannot be is something that was an external idea, what somebody else wants you to create in your life. And it cannot be because what you are expected or what you feel like is appropriate according to somebody else's idea of what your life should look like. This literally has to be something that sparks happiness, sparks joy inside of you and brings you to an authentic state of happiness. Okay. So that is the key to being able to take a hold of these fertile, it's literally like spiritual revelation that the fixed star Sirius represents freedom, spiritual freedom, alchemy, changing thoughts into things. Okay. And it represents fame. Okay. So how you're going to show up in the world. That doesn't mean you have to go famous and go viral. You can if that's what you want to do, and whatever that looks like for you. But really, we're talking about how you show up, how you shine in your physical life. So it's very supportive energy for bringing forward what you truly desire. It has to be an authentic, personally driven desire. Okay. And with that heart open. So, um, just like the format that I had done last time, I am doing this video at the beginning of each one of your readings. Okay. And so we'll be diving into those readings here in just a moment. I want to say, just give a shout out to every one of you who support my channel. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. I can see the growth in this channel and I'm really enjoying it. I also would love to give a shout out to my family members who support my channel, who tell me about how they are excited about each video coming out and they're using it for their own personal growth, which is what tarot, in my opinion, is for us to be able to dive into spiritual wisdom, to be able to reflect upon the messages that spirit brings to us and to be able to enhance and expand our lives. Also, thank you so much for those of you who have chosen to do a personal reading with me. You know who you are. I see you. I love you. Thank you so much. So again, so much love to every one of you. If you have not yet subscribed, please do so. I do very much appreciate it and would love for more people to be able to connect with these messages that are coming through, which expands, of course, because those who are watching influence the messages. So it expands our messages, right? The more people it goes through, and we can get even more information. And I just love this about spirit. So again, love you all so much. Now let's go ahead and begin each one of your readings. Welcome, Pisces, to your Lionsgate portal reading. This is exciting to find out what your point of focus is for this Lionsgate, as we had that new moon in Leo, and this open square, I think, between Pluto and Venus. And anyway, so what's happening here is we're all rewriting the story of our life, what's underneath, like the subconscious, the program below the surface. That's all being rewritten and in a very conscious way. So we're connecting more to our life than ever before, and the story that we want to tell ourselves versus something that we're just reacting to due to a subconscious program that we've had before, that we maybe were born with, when we're considering that Chiron wound. So what I'm asking the cards here, as we're looking at now our life from an unwounded place, what is the point of focus? What is the point of clarity for you for this Lionsgate portal, so that you can really magnify your ability to manifest the desired life, your desired life? And we're starting with the gold foil deck. And as you know, all of the decks that I use are in the links are in the description box below. Okay, and it's oh, here. Let me I think that what's going on here is actually, instead of using the gold foil, what I'm feeling is moving over to the Tarot of the Sacred Kingdoms. Okay, let's do that one instead. That's kind of what I'm feeling like. That one was just a little bit off. It wasn't quite clicking, All right. This one feels a little bit more like, okay, yeah, there we go. All right. Four of Pentacles, stability, financial stability. 10 of Pentacles, legacy wealth. Okay. Wow. You are rewriting that story, aren't you? Pisces. Okay. And then we have the Queen of Wands. Oh my God. This is powerful, truly powerful here, Pisces. And what's at the bottom of the deck is the Seven of Cups. Okay, Seven of Cups. So that's Venus in a water sign and who is inspiring you to all of these other options or potentials that let's maybe move this over here like this so we get the bottom of the deck in the screen there as well. Okay. All right. So yeah, what we're looking at here is how you are able to how the financial stability or the stability that you're experiencing in your life currently, or that's your focus, bringing it to expanded wealth where it's deep legacy wealth, or even bringing what it is that you're doing for your purpose work is expanding you to be able to receive more and inspire more and support more people. And that always brings in, greater experiences in your life and more financial abundance as well is definitely possible through that stream of consciousness. Okay. And then here's the Queen of Wands where speaking to us about the confidence of wielding that power of creativity and opening up the doors of opportunity for herself. Okay. So now what I'll do is go ahead and pick up this gold foil deck and I'll get two clarifiers. I'm going to ask for two clarifiers so we can go deeper on each one of those. But wow, Pisces, this is significant in terms of what your focus. Oh, that's really right, isn't it? Okay. Eight of Wands. Yeah, you are aligned to wealth. Definitely aligned to wealth. Get another clarifier here for that. Four of Pentacles, please, Spirit. There we go. Interesting. Interesting. That's an interesting combination. Okay. Move those down. Yeah, sorry about the glare there, you guys. I know I love the gold foil deck, but with the lighting, it can definitely be a challenge, huh? Okay, so we have the Eight of Wands alignment. Every one of those wands here. Now, this is the Queen of Wands, right? She's wielding her powerful energy in a specific direction. So we're always aligned to something. What are you aligned to? And what this appears to me is whatever all of these are pointing to is how you're not willing to just accept the status quo. Okay. You're not willing to, you're looking for something more that's going to be more satisfying. You're not going to just accept the way things have been, which is great. This is a fantastic place to start. Okay, so looking at the 10 of Pentacles, we have the 4 of Pentacles again as a clarifier. Okay, so, and now we have the 7 of Pentacles. See, yeah, what you're doing here is you're really assessing where your energy is going. This is what this is all talking about. Where is my energy going and how is it impacting my life? How is it expanding in the direction that I want my life to go? Because Pentacles, yes, is finances, definitely, but as where you're placing your energy and how that's growing your life. So now let's get some clarifiers for the Queen of Wands for you, Pisces. I have one card that popped out here. Let's get one more. What's interesting about this is that this Pentacles is an earth sign. So, and fire is also very earthy. As you know, Cups is emotions, and so it's more ethereal. And what it seems to me is that you're being able to bring, yeah, there we go. Okay. Justice and Queen of Wands, justice and the Eight of Pentacles. Now, eights are always about personal power and abundance. Okay. So what you're doing here is you're focusing on something that you are able to solidify to, that you're able to make an absolute balanced decision within your personal truth of what you want, where you want your energy to go, and how it's going to expand your life. And what we see here is that there are things that you have separated yourself from the group and internally or in your own little personal world, you are focused on a skill. You're focused on something that is important to you that you really enjoy doing. And what's happening is all of that energy that you're putting towards the fine tuning this craft of yours is adding up. It's adding up. So you you had this stability. Your strong intention is, I'm not going to put up with the status quo. I am going to set myself in a very grounded, firm place in my physical world and have stability, financial stability, to the point that I'm going to grow this. And am I? This is where you're asking, am I growing this to where it's going to be this legacy wealth? What do I want to place my attention on so that I can expand myself in a grounded way, expand what I'm bringing into the world, expand within my own personal purpose? And again, this justice is talking about you being able to have a concrete connection, something that you would commit to in the same way that you would like a contract. You're contracted now. You're contracting maybe with even the universe, with yourself. This really feels like a commitment to yourself, like that you're not willing to just be swayed on anymore. It's now absolutely integrating into your life. So let's go ahead and go deeper with the traditional Rider Waite here. There we go. More pentacles, more grounded energy, and curiosity around what's possible for your life. I'm just going to keep pulling these cards here as the story unfolds for us. Strength, being able to look at the things that had been fearful for you before and opening up this doorway of infinite potential. So we have 8. Now the Lionsgate, loving this because Lionsgate is 8-8. And of course, because we're in an 8 year, it is amplified times 3. So we have now the 8 here in infinite possibilities, infinity. So you're opening up infinite potentials, which is what this 7 of Cups is talking about here. Opening up infinite potentials because you're willing to, from a calm, peaceful place, be able to take a look at things that you had been afraid of before, and you're willing to tame those fears. You're willing to look at them and recognize that that there isn't really anything to be afraid of. There's more information on the other side of what you had been afraid of. Okay. And maybe you had been afraid of, um, I'm feeling like what this was fearful, like that life was never going to change. Life was always going to stay the same. And you're not willing to accept that reality anymore. It doesn't mean that we don't appreciate our reality, of course, and then we have the Queen of Wands again. So let's go ahead and I want more information on this Queen of Wands. Let's get some more clarifiers on her because she is really powerful. This is Libra and Aries right here. There's the axes of the Libra Aries axis is in our north node and south node. So the Aries is all about your north node right now, your destiny, your purpose, and you fulfilling your purpose. So there's fire within you, not within that, within you, just amplifying what your purpose is. Now I believe that the north and south node are about to change to Pisces Virgo. So it makes sense that you're really feeling that activation, that fire activation, to connect with your purpose um, and to maybe rewrite that story. Here we are with the clarity. A clarifying card is literally walking away from things that maybe you had thought had been satisfying in the past or hadn't been working for you, and now you're willing to just step away and pursue something even more fulfilling. Okay, so we see that right here. Like, I'm not willing to just accept the way that things have been. I'm willing to take stability. Now you would think, or it can often be, you know, viewed as I have to disrupt my stability in order to create something new. But you're stepping into stability. You're finding yourself more stable than ever before through this portal in order to succeed in your personal life and in what it is that you want to pursue. Now, so the question here is, what is this? What is this that has you been working on behind the scenes? What is this craft that you've been fine tuning? What is it that you've been looking at in your life that you're really enjoying doing? And now Spirit is saying it's time to pursue that. It's time to take action on it. And we have the Four of Wands that is signifying that it is a very stable endeavor, extremely stable endeavor, which I know that can be very challenging for Pisces to feel stable because you guys are just naturally etherical, right? But you're also very creative. And so it's like the creativity that you possess naturally is creating is being able to be supported by a sense of stability and ground. Okay. Being grounded. All right. So let's keep going here. And I'm feeling like let's take this deck back. Let's get some more information. So we know that you have some creative endeavors. We know that you have fine tuning a skill. We know that you're pushing forward in pursuing your own personal, what sparks your interest, what lights your fire, what gets you going in a very confident and peaceful way. And you're opening up all these doors. So what does this look like for you? What is this? Okay, we have the Chariot. Let's get the Chariot over here. Chariot, more water energy where you are feeling extremely passionate about moving forward. This is moving your life. So are you physically moving? Are you moving jobs? High Priestess. High Priestess is talking about your limitless possibility. You're in pursuit of your limitless possibilities. And the Nine of Pentacles, and it's bringing you great amount of pleasure and satisfaction. The Nine of Pentacles is again another card of absolute peaceful alignment with your dreams, in harmony with your dreams. Eight of Pentacles again. Wow. Okay. So I would have to ask you, what is it that you have been focused on, Pisces? And just know that what this is saying is that through this Lionsgate portal, and here we have the King of Cups. Oh my God. So at the bottom of the deck. So this is again, now I believe that your last reading with me was very straightforward as also is so simple. It just feels like you guys have just come to this place of absolute certainty, clarity, peacefulness, positivity. You feel uplifted in your vibration. There's an isness about your success. Your success is solidified now. You're moving forward with what is important to you. Something that sparks your fire is igniting. You're committing to something in a strong way. And it's opened up these doors of limitless You're tapping into unlimited potential for yourself. And with the I moved him I moved him, didn't I? Started shuffling those cards again. But when we have that when we have the King of Cups, we're talking about emotional security. So emotional maturity, where your emotional well-being is intact regardless of the circumstances around you. You're able to just be solid within your own personal self. And what is now showing up in your physical world. So it seems to me that you've gotten, you've taken your emotions seriously, and where those emotions were taking you, where they were driving you, what they were inspiring you to do. And now we have here the Page of Cups, which is fresh new information on what it was that you're creating. So is there more information on this Chariot? I love this Chariot and this Page of Cups. Let's get some more information on those. Page of Swords. Yeah. Information, temperance, alchemy, literally changing your physical world. It's literally changing your physical world because you're tapped into your purpose. That's what it is. 10 of Cups, emotional security again. Okay. So you have reached this pinnacle, and then with 10 of Swords, everything that had been, torturous to you and painful for you and felt like you were not supported and was working against you, and these thoughts, overwhelming thoughts and perceptions that had essentially brought you down into the depths of despair even, is what this is talking about, is now like you see the light, you see the way out, you see the direction that you're going. And it is definitely a direction that is inspiring action and being able to overcome these obstacles. You're now able to see above and beyond turbulence in your own life. You have absolute complete clarity in harmony with your divine spirit. Do you see how her feet are rooted into the water here? So you are, again, this is signifying you are emotionally stable. You are connected to the source within. You are activated the angelic being, the spirit that you are. You've activated that and are able to see through the eyes of your own spirit about what is possible for your life. And it's interesting for you. It's fascinating. It's satisfying. You're absolutely aligned with your own purpose, here. I was going to call you spirit because that's what you are, right? The the goddess of Pisces is Psyche, and that means soul. So, as you already, I'm sure, know, you are soul, and you represent it. And so, you for your physical body, your intentions, what you're focused upon, your interests, your sense of satisfaction, your vision of your life. Everything is in harmony with your soul, your emotional well being. Everything is in harmony with your own soul. And you are pursuing the expansion of your own destiny in a limitless way. And I think that you can feel that because there's definitely a strong sense of security and confidence within you. So your point of focus is appreciating the stability and the inspiration and the activities that you are engaging in now in your life and watching those doors open up for you. Again, your success is stable and certain. You can now celebrate this milestone that you have reached, and you can expand on that. It's going to expand for you in all of the ways that you would desire. Okay. So you are in harmony with your desire, in harmony with your destiny, in harmony with your spirit. So this is really perfect. I love this for you, Pisces. I love how it's all come together, and I feel like it's been turbulent, certainly with this Ten of Swords here. You've been through sort of like a dark night of the soul and things that have been extremely painful for you. And then you've been able to change that perspective and decide that what you want to experience in your life is too important to continue repeating old patterns. And so, like I talked about before, we're rewriting our subconscious story in order to experience something different for ourselves and to be more conscious about what we're calling into our lives, the story of our life that we're writing. And you're doing this in the most profound, secure, peaceful way. And I just feel an enormous amount of peace and security and isness for you guys. So again, your last reading was very straightforward and simple. I think that you guys are keeping this, you're keeping this as straightforward and simple as possible. You've taken out all of the um, any sense of complication, and you're ready to just move forward with ease and grace and love in your life. So this is a really, really beautiful reading for you, Pisces. I hope that you're enjoying this Lionsgate portal and you're feeling this sense of security and peace within yourself as much as I'm feeling it for you. And if you aren't at this moment, just know that that potential is certainly available for you with ease. It's not going to be very difficult for you to actually tap into it if you make that decision to tap into it. And you'll be able to see again through the eyes of the source within you about what's possible for your life and the expansion of your purpose and your prosperity. So I hope you're enjoying the grounded feeling that you're experiencing or will be experiencing in the near future. So I love you so much, Pisces, and thank you so much for supporting my channel. If you're interested in early content, early release of content, I'm encouraging everyone to join my Patreon community. I'm releasing all 12 videos early in the week versus spread out through the week on my YouTube channel. So if you are one that wants to watch for your um, not just your sun sign, but also for your rising and your moon and your Venus, and cross watch for people who are important to you in your life. Yes, please do join my Patreon community, and I would love to see you over there, get to know each of you a little bit better. And with enough interest in that community, I'll then be able to start doing live, so yeah, I'll be able to get to know you a little bit better. So again, if I don't see you before then, I will see you in the next video. Again, thank you so much. Blessings to all of you. I adore you. Source adores you. I love you. Source loves you. Take care.